Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. Happy birthday to you if it's your birthday this week. So I am going to do a big portal reading today. This is a big portal that's opening up with the sun as it moves through your sign, Aries. And so we're going to look at portal activation. You get two. That's interesting. We're going to look at how you can really power it up. How can you power it up working with witch dragons, this energy flow that's coming in, and then we're going to take a look at how to make the shift. So real practical advice and things that you can actually do to help you to make the shift. This portal is it's ushering in this new energy. We are stepping out of we get closer and closer to being completely out of the age of Pisces and into the age of Aquarius, and with Pluto moving into Aquarius in just a couple days with this new moon energy. And this is the first of two new moons that we're having this sun sign season for you. The second one being eclipse, as the North Node is getting ready to shift into. So we're going to look at the archetypal energy for you to work with. So that's an interesting, powerful one that just showed up, and some practical advice. So this is a big portal of change, and so I really encourage you to pay attention to all the information and the guidance that comes through, because I believe it is something that you're going to utilize definitely throughout this year, but maybe even beyond. And so let's get started here. So you are getting, wow, two really important activations that are coming through to help you to step into this portal of change. You have the higher heart activation and the crown chakra upgrade. Now, a crown chakra upgrade is something that you may notice that when you get at high vibrational, buzzing energy, deep, like really high pitched over here on the left hand side. So this is video shows backwards, so you can be over on this side for you. But on the left hand side, if you really take a moment when that's happening and understand that what that is happening is you're getting this crown upgrade. Okay, so really sink into the energy of it and just take a deep breath and inhale and accept it and say, thank you, I accept, I receive, right? I'm willing to be open to the upgrades. And this higher heart activation, that's the truth, the authenticity. That is the Aquarian age energy coming in. It is the higher heart. The higher heart is where our truth resides, and we access it through our connection with our own higher self. Right? And so this is where you really, when you are receiving messages, the buzzing in the right hand side, that is your own higher self working with you. And so you really tune in when you're getting that, and you will feel this balancing energy coming in. And so it is not head or heart, it's both. It is working with us. This is the truth and the authenticity of who you are. This portal of change is really inviting us all in to remember that being like everyone else. So if you imagine the whole of humanity, the whole of the universe as a body, and there we have spent a long time, everybody trying to be like everyone else and conforming, and so everybody's trying to be like a hand. Like, we all want to be the hand. We all want to be the hand. But what is a hand if you don't have the whole rest of the body? And so now we're moving into this individuation and this energy around, okay, it is time for me to, my higher truth is I'm actually a foot. I want to get things moving. I want to do things, right? And so whatever it is that you're feeling, like my higher self really wants to be more of the energy of the blood. I want to flow energy through the whole system and feed whatever you're being called to be, whatever it is, whether it's through the actions that you're taking within the very small nucleus of yourself or your inner circle, or if you're activating to spread out, whatever it is you're feeling, the call to the change. This is something that's being activated, and you're being upgraded through the crown chakra and through the higher heart. And so the higher heart, this would be really wanting to get, they're showing this pink, but there's green here too. So working with either the pink or the green crystals, what calls to you, right? What calls to you? I'm getting opal really strongly right now. So the sense of opal. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm also getting pearl. That's probably from this. the head heart connection, the crown chakra, so pearls of wisdom coming in. So those are two very significant stones that you could be working with at this time. The dragon energy that you have coming through. So there's the green. Okay, so the green, the ability to create and manifest abundance. We have the emerald dragon, brings in healing and cosmic abundance. And again, we have that pink and the green of that higher chakra coming in. It says, good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine protection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. So the emerald dragon is I believe it is a fifth dimensional dragon, and so this energy of allowing the information, the guidance from your higher self coming through, filtering through your crown chakra into your heart chakra. So using your heart though to choose. What do you choose? You choose happiness. So if you are moving toward joy and towards happiness, that would be the litmus test as to whether or not you're making the right choices. Because what I really see in this portal, I see is like crossing, like so like we came up out of the Piscean waters, we've gotten to the top of the embankment, and there's this cloud deck, this it's foggy, but there's this big portal here, and we step through the portal, and on the other side of the portal there are many paths, and the fog is not really lifted. Okay, it's lifted enough that you can see there are many paths, but which one do you choose? You choose from your heart. Which one, when you step toward that path, does it feel like joy? If not, move to the next one, until you start making choices. And it looks like it spreads out like a labyrinth of choices. A labyrinth is probably the wrong word, but it keeps forking out. Like every time you go, then there'll be more choices. And then again, you choose from the heart space, and then you move forward. And so that is the energy that is coming through with this portal as we are all learning and growing and evolving, not only ourselves, but the planet as we move forward. And so you have the earth and fire dragon. Of course, this is perfect. This grounding energy of the emerald, of the abundance. And you have here the earth and fire dragon, which works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. There's that balancing coming in. And so yes, so being, okay, so everybody's being the hand, but in order to get the hand to where it needs to go to do something, how can I move things forward being the foot? And so that the ley lines, those are that's an energetic grid work that is across the world. And no matter where you are, you can tap into it. And you can sit. They're showing me you sitting cross-legged on the ground. It could be in your house, so you don't have to be outside. It is a process of really grounding. And they're showing me that you're placing left, and then right over your heart. And you're focusing on the fire in your own your own inner fire. And you feel it just moving down through the chakras, through the root chakra, asking Archangel Sandalphon to open up the Earth Star and the silver cord of energy, and just the fire moving down, sort of like a candle that's burning upside down, into the earth. And you can just sit there in meditation for a few minutes, however often you want to, if you really want to work with this energy, and just imagine this fire from your own heart flowing into the ley lines, and just that energy of love clearing the way for this change that is happening. And you have the green gold dragon from Sirius. Green gold dragon. I want to say that's even higher dimensional than fifth. Green gold. So this is fourth dimensional, the earth and fire dragon. And the emerald dragon, I believe, is fifth dimensional, but maybe it's only fourth, but it's preparing the way. This green gold dragon might be a fifth dimensional. It's higher than the other ones. No, emerald dragon is fifth. Emerald dragon is fifth. The thing about finding anything in this book is really, so we're at seventh now. We're not there. Yeah, here we are, seventh, so it is higher. This is within the inner planes of the star system of Sirius is an ascended aspect, Leucomai. There are renowned universities attended by beings from the entire cosmos in these elevated establishments and higher knowledge, and many universities are disseminated. So you are being invited. To You're being invited to invite higher beings to work with you, to surround you, and to touch your chakras, and to help raise your vibrational energy. You're being invited, but you have to invite. Again, it's that thing of you've got to ask for what you want. So this is not going to happen without your consent. So you don't have to worry about that. All right. So brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway, and learn about spiritual technology by being a transmitter of sacred knowledge. If you would like to go deeper, go higher, to expand your energetic auric field and they're saying your energy influence, but you have to invite in. And so this is something you could do before you go to bed, which really allows you to get out of your head and allows the dreamtime space to be something to work in, especially while Pisces is in, Saturn is in Pisces, they're saying. So here we go. North Node's getting ready to move in your sign, and you have it's time to say goodbye. Something is about to end for now. And so there is a completion, a cycle that is ending. Why? Because you're elevating. And so what happens is we go around in this big circle and we elevate. So we revisit things, but we hopefully are revisiting them. We're not stuck here, but we're elevating. So we see things with greater knowledge and greater wisdom and a higher understanding and a broader view. And so they're saying let something go right now. You will have a chance to revisit this space. So whether it's a career move or a relationship situation or a lesson or whatever, let something go. We're coming up on a full moon in 2 weeks in Libra, and pretty soon the South Node is going to be in Libra, and so there will be more of this releasing, and so it's around some kind of a partnership, the need to, they're saying the need to be in service to a partnership such that you lose your own sense of self. And that is not to say you shouldn't be in partnerships, and that is not to say you should leave partnerships. It is to say that within a partnership that you don't lose yourself. And so there's this moment, this letting go of a situation, of letting something be released, but understanding that it'll come back bigger, better, and stronger. And I do believe that you're going to notice that as you move through the next year and a half with that North Node in your sign. So we have here the archetypal energy to lean into. You have the Avenger. You're a superhero. So desire to balance the scales of justice, the righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. And I'm going to say this is balance the scales of justice for yourself over the course of the next year and a half. As we heal ourselves, we heal the greater community, right? So for instance, if you stub your toe, that pain is felt throughout your body, right? So again, we're all parts of the whole, and so we have to heal ourselves. And I think that this North Node in Aries is inviting us to remember to heal the inner child, to heal those woundings, and then allow ourselves to be solid and strong, so that as we come back to this space, we are now healed and whole, and we have a healing effect that spreads throughout the body, because as your toe stops throbbing, you feel better all over, right? Not just your toe, but your whole body does. And that's why it's important over the next year and a half, with Chiron still in Aries and Jupiter there for a short time showing you what you want to expand, the North Node moving in, there is going to be a need to really welcome and invite in the healing of our inner child. And so this Avenger, this is be your own superhero, the one you were not able to be for yourself when you were a child, right? This is, you're coming back to a situation, you're coming back to the opportunity to look with kindness on those around you. And it is not that you have to accept the bad treatment, and it was not okay. It was not okay, all right? But what is important is to understand that people do what they learn, and people are doing the best they can. And so if you had a very, and I'm seeing some really bad crap showing through my head right now. I'm not going to describe any of this, but I'm seeing a lot of really bad childhood crap going down. The forgiveness that is so important. It is important, but it's easier to do from an elevated position where you recognize that their own wounded children inside were allowing them to act in these really despicable ways. The Avenger here is you get to be your own superhero, and you get to swoop in and save your inner child. You get to love yourself the way you should have been loved. And so over the course of the next year and a half, I think you're going to do a lot of this. And so part of this earth and fire energetic clearing that you're doing is you getting really grounded in who you are, and that fire that you're sending out that's clearing the energy of the world, because remember, the throbbing toll affects the whole body, and that is you burning up using the violet flame, to just witness the burning up of all the lower vibrational energies around yourself and allowing them to be transmuted into light. Because as you transmute them into light, as you just throw forgiveness on it, it doesn't mean that you have to accept that bad behavior, and it certainly doesn't mean that you have to spend time with these people. It definitely does not say that. It says, I forgive you for your human experience that really sucked, because I choose to release myself from that. I am unshackling myself from the pain and the hurt that came through with this crap. I am letting that go. I am choosing to step through this portal into the light. I am choosing the upgrades. I am choosing to become my own superhero. I am choosing to live in the light. I am stepping out of the darkness. And so for you, you have very practical advice coming through here from, I love this, the wisdom of the Tao. So we do have the card of caution. Okay, we have the card of caution, and it actually has this little, they might be mountain goats, but they kind of look like sheep, like rams there with the big horns and everything. Okay, so the caution, it is the goat. Okay, so multiple colors blind your eyes. Discordant sounds deafen your ears. Pause. Carefully seek out and think through your options. This may not be the right time. Don't be afraid, but be cautious. Consider both sides of the story. And so we come back to this childhood healing. When we come back, you have the option. You could stay angry. Is that really what you want to do? Or you can release the anger, the resentment, the pain. Not the lesson. The lesson was you had to learn how to love yourself. And so step with everything you have into the portal of love, the higher heart, the activation, the understanding that you are part of the whole, and allow this universal healing to come through and heal that for yourself. And in doing so, you heal others. So I had a difficult relationship with my mother, and she has since passed. And through the work that I have been doing, I received the message through another channel. Somebody was, I had a reading with somebody, the Akashic Records reading, Alma Lightworker. I highly recommend her, by the way. She brought me the message that she's like, your mother is here, but she doesn't really want to step forward because she's not sure she's welcomed. But she has a message for you. She wants you to know. I'm sorry. She wants you to know that the healing that you are doing here is healing her on the other side. And so this is important work that you do. This is important work that you do when you heal yourself. So I really invite you to step through this portal of healing of the inner child over the course of the next year and a half for sure. And you have the card of mastery. I'm really sorry I'm crying. That really caught me off guard. Okay, you can solve any problem naturally and effortlessly. Proceed with courage and intelligence. Let soft conquer hard. Do not fight the powers that can destroy you. Ride with the opposing forces until the right moment to act. Don't let these things that happened in your past shackle you, hold you back, hold you down. Step through the portal of change. Embrace and love your inner child. Be your own superhero. And clear this energy. So what you're saying goodbye to for a time might be goodbye to this connection to those that hurt you. But when you reconnect, and you will, and maybe not in this lifetime, but you will have a reconnection, there will be a healed energy between you, and you won't have to experience that level of, they're saying disappointment, but it's more than that, pain experience again. All right. I hope you guys found that helpful. If you like these kinds of readings, please let me know. Hit the thumbs up, leave me comments, and if you really want to support this channel, if you could donate through PayPal, I would appreciate it. You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.